And I wear it all for... Woo, don't drop it. Hi, my name is Heather. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for tuning in. If you could like and subscribe, that would be super rad. If you are a returning friend, thank you so much for being here. I really love seeing you here every week. Today we are talking about perpetual fragrances. Perpetual, all year round. I wear these no matter the season. I wear these no matter the weather, and I live in Toronto, and Toronto gets all of the seasons. Despite what you may think about Canada, it does get very, very cold in the winter. It can get to like minus 40 degrees, but in the summer it can be plus 40 degrees and hot and sweltering. And yes, I'm speaking in Celsius. If you are interested in what I wear all year round and interested in thinking about some scents that will work no matter the season, no matter the weather, please keep watching. This is Akro Bake. This is a very popular scent. This goes in like the lemon dessert category that is very, very popular. Obviously, I've used quite a bit of this. This is a 30 ml, but I am very close to being done. Akro Bake, of all the like lemon dessert scents, is, in my opinion, the best one. And I have a couple of those as well. But this one, it's good in all four seasons. It's lemony and sweet and delicious. It doesn't go lemon cleaner. It's just like a sweet lemon curd dessert or like a lemon tart without the crust or anything, just like the goo. And like, I think it's got like a cupcake or a cakey note to it. You talk about beast mode scents and scents that last forever. I have had this scent last on me over 24 hours. This is so long lasting. Also, before you comment on like showering or whatever, sometimes life happens, but this will last through it is the point. Because it's so like long lasting and perpetual, it's sort of like in the winter will like cut through the cold, but it's like not so like sweet and gooey and like sticky that like it's too gourmand to wear in the summer, because the lemon sort of like brings it into the summer as well. So that is Akro Bake. Next up, I'm going to talk about EBK's Deep in Desire Yacht. A lot of people compare it to like blueberry muffins, and I certainly get that, but because I know I've seen the notes on this, and what the actual notes are like grapes and grapefruit peel and tea, and I can certainly pick all of those up, but I can also see how they make up a blueberry muffin scent. But this is like simultaneously like juicy and sweet in that way, but also the tea makes it very like comforting and cozy. This is a very like cozy scent. I know this kind of made the rounds on social media a little bit a couple of years ago. It's not too gourmand for the summer. It's not too light for the winter. It is always comforting, always cozy, and also very long lasting as well. This company is a little bit weird in terms of how you acquire these things. I think they still don't have a website. It's just you DM them on Instagram, you get like an invoice, you pay the invoice, and then it shows up. But that is actually how the company works, and you get your scent, and the shipping is fast and everything, and it's totally fine, and you get a bunch of samples, and I can vouch for it. It's fine. It does seem initially really sketchy if you're doing that for the first time. It's weird that they just don't have a website. But anyways, so comforting and cozy and sweet and delightful, kind of like blueberry muffins. It's EBK's Deep in Desire Yacht. This is another scent that I wear all year round. This is a Canadian brand. This is Cirque du Soleil's L'Eau de Parfum. This is, again, was very, very popular on social media. I'm sure you've heard about this. I'm sure you've heard other people talk about this. Cirque du Soleil is very, like, acrobatic and, like, fancy circus. But they released a perfume. I haven't heard of any intention to release other perfumes. It's just this one. But this one is based on the circus vibes. So it's got, like, candy apple and popcorn and cotton candy and all of those things you would think of as like circus and fair food. It's got those scents, and you would think that all of that together might not work, but it smells so good. Popcorn for me can go like kind of like in like a chestnutty, like too dry and grainy route. It doesn't do that. It's just kind of buttery but still present. The cotton candy is very present. The candy apple is very present. But this scent works all year round. The cotton candy sort of gives it like that sweet lightness that works great in the summer. The gourmandness works in the winter. I know there's other seasons. I keep not mentioning spring and fall, but it just works all the time. That is Cirque du Soleil Le Parfum with its Eye of Sauron bottle. I love it. It's so cool. It's the tallest perfume in my collection, certainly, but like, and such a phenomenal scent, and it went viral for a reason. So we're gonna talk about two scents. It's Britney, bitch. We'll talk about this one in a second, but this one is Britney Spears Fantasy, the OG. This is the first Fantasy. You can get these for very cheap now. Like, I believe this 100 ml I paid $30 for or something. This is cupcakes and kiwi, which is like a weird combination, but it just sort of works. It's nice and sweet. It's decently long lasting. It's still so like distinct. Like, there's nothing I've ever really smelled that is kind of like Fantasy. It's really, really good. And it's been around for years and years and years. I think this came out in the early 2000s. So a lot of people are over this in the sense that they like wore it in high school or whatever, but like, I still think it's a really, really good scent, and it lasts decently long and smells really great. I'm sure it's been reformulated a couple of times. I think you can tell based on like where these gems are and stuff. This is probably a newer formulation, but still lasts really well and does well in all 4 seasons. Kiwi gives it like great like sweetness in the summer. It's gourmand enough for the fall and winter. It just works, and it works all year round. So I really honestly think, particularly for like value, since it's so cheap, I think Fantasy is a really, really excellent scent to have in your collection, and like you can wear it all year round. All year round. This is perpetual. So that's Britney Spears Fantasy. And then we have Britney Spears Midnight Fantasy, which is also all of the things I could say about Fantasy, I could say about Midnight Fantasy. This one smells a little bit different. This one is got that like cupcakey Fantasy vibe, but also has like plum and sour cherry, and is a little bit like, it almost smells like bluer in a way. Hence the bottle. I think the bottle might be affecting my thoughts on that. Everything I can say about Fantasy, I can say about this. It is like sweet and cupcakey, but also like the fruit sort of make it work all year round. Cuts through the cold, cuts through the heat. It's just a really great scent, and also very, very cheap. Again, I probably paid maybe $30 for this. Decently long lasting. Probably been reformulated, because this is, again, I don't believe it was the flanker immediately after Fantasy, but I think it was pretty also released in the early 2000s and pretty close to that time as well. Really just a great scent for the value. It still smells good all these years later. So that is Britney Spears Midnight Fantasy. The next one we're going to talk about is also like a really affordable fragrance. So this is Fraise Fouettée by Monde Gourmand. I think in my spring video, I talked about this being a spring scent and that I only wear it in the spring and that kind of thing. I've changed my mind about that. And the reason I've changed my mind about that is this smells very, very close to Yumbushi Marshmallow by Kayali, where Kayali has like that like sweet strawberry milkshakeness. It's got like a little bit of like an apple thing going on in the top, where this has like a little bit more of like a banana thing in the top. But that's really the only difference I could smell comparing them side by side. Because Yumbushi Marshmallow, I happened to try that in the winter, and it was phenomenal in the winter. Because I did that, I sort of realized that Fraise Fouettée, because they're so similar, this can also work all year round. And I think once I'm done with this, I will be buying Yumbushi Marshmallow, but because they're so similar, like I want to get through this first. Certainly got that strawberry milkshake vibe. I pick up a lot of banana in this. I didn't hear other people saying that, so maybe other people don't quite pick it up as much as I do. But to me, this smells very like a strawberry banana milkshake, and it's sweet. A lot of the things I'm going to say are very similar. The sweetness is great for like spring and summer. The gourmandness, milkshakiness is fall and winter. It works great. The Monde Gourmand perfumes aren't the most long-lasting scents, but they are pretty great for what they are, because this cost me maybe $25. This is very inexpensive. I think I'm going to be wearing this all year round until I'm done with it. So that is Fraise Fouettée by Monde Gourmand. I'm going to talk about some body mist next for a bit, and then I'll get back to perfumes. One of the scents that I wear all year long, this is a classic from Bath & Body Works. This is Strawberry Pound Cake. Fresh strawberries, golden shortcake, whipped cream. So it's, again, in the way that Fantasy is, it's got the strawberryness, the fruitiness that sort of works spring and summer. Cakey aspect of this works, sort of pulls it into the fall and winter. I've worn this all 4 seasons. I think it works great. This is also a very long lasting body mist. I get 5-6 hours out of it. Yeah, it works really, really well all 4 seasons. So that is Strawberry Pound Cake by Bath & Body Works. The next one I'm going to show you, this is a brand new bottle, Sol de Janeiro, Cheirosa 59. This is the one that was supposedly attracting spiders or whatnot. Notes of vanilla orchid, sugared violet, sheer sandalwood. This is like a very light wearing vanilla scent. And like initially you spray it and it's not like super cakey vanilla or anything. It's just sort of like light and sweet. And you're just like, okay, this is nice, but this is like a scent that like absolutely grew on you. It certainly grew on me. The more I wore this, the more I kept like, found that I was like smelling myself. Be like, oh, I smell great. I also use the body butter of this. These two together, they work really well. Like the vanilla is like light enough for spring and summer because it's sort of vanilla orchid, so it's like a flowery vanilla. Yeah, it just works all year round and it's super pretty. And it's like, yeah, it's light wearing and it's close to the skin and stuff, but it does last a decently long time. You just sort of smell nice. It's sweet and nice and vanilla-y, but not too gourmand for spring and summer. It's, yeah, perfect for all year long. That is Cheirosa 59. The next thing I'm going to talk about these things sort of in conjunction a little bit. This is Sol de Janeiro's Cheirosa 68. I am almost on this. I might hold off on picking this up again just because this is like my third bottle of it. I might just give it a break for a while and see if I miss it. But this is jasmine and pink dragon fruit. This gets compared to Baccarat Rouge a lot. I don't get similar vibes at all, so I don't really understand that comparison, but a lot of people make it. So this is just like sweet and airy and fruity. I really pick up on the dragon fruit a lot. The reason why I say this is great all year round is this is part of my everything shower routine when I'm doing my full everything. This is the body mist that I go in with. This works all year long because I wear it all year long. Every week when I do the full-on everything showers, this is part of that. Sweet and refreshing. This one probably more than other Cheiriosas, though, I will say, just have like a little bit of the alcohol thing off the top, just as an FYI, but I think it's still really great. This is Cheirosa 68. And I wear it in conjunction with, like, I wear these layered together, so this is also part of my shower routine, and therefore I wear it all year round. Ariana Grande's Sweet Like Candy. This is like a marshmallowy sort of blackberry scent. It's like sweet and fruity and light. Maybe it's because I wear it after my everything showers, but I associate this as being like a clean smelling scent. I smell clean after this. Maybe that's just in my head. I think it is like refreshing and sweet and light. This is probably my third bottle of this as well. Might take a break after this, but we will see. I'm not super in love with a lot of the Ariana Grandes, but I think this is a phenomenal one. This is Sweet Like Candy by Ariana Grande. And the final scent I'm going to talk about in this video. And this is going to be controversial because I don't think other people wear this all 4 seasons, but I'm here to convince you that you can and you should. This is Kayali's Eden Juicy Apple 01. This is probably one of my favorite scents of all time. Actually, no, I say, like, I do call this my signature scent on, like, Parfum and stuff. This is the scent that made me start really falling in love hardcore with perfume. A lot of people just say, oh, it smells like body misty and stuff, and I don't care. It smells just so happy and juicy and fun. I think it works in all 4 seasons, and I'm going to explain why. It always smells good, but it does smell different in the summer and compared to the winter. So when it's really hot out, I pick up a lot more on the like red berry aspect of this and the fruitiness of this and the juiciness of this. In the winter, I have a harder time smelling that berryness, and it smells very like the apple really, really shines in the very, very cold weather. And it smells more like green apple and aquatic in the winter, but it still smells like fruity and juicy and happy all year round. I think it's such a phenomenal scent. I think it is so underrated, and it works in all 4 seasons. And I'm here to advocate that you wear Eden Juicy Apple in all 4 seasons, or at least try it. I think a lot of people would think of this as a spring and summer scent, but I highly suggest trying it in the fall and winter. I think it works really, really well. So that is Kayali's Eden Juicy Apple 01. And that's it for this video. What scents in your collection do you wear all year round? What works no matter the season, no matter the weather? I would love to hear about it. Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, friends. I will see you around.